In Mass Effect Andromeda, heroes use biotic amps to get superpowers, allowing them to create protective barriers and lift objects with their mind to make everyone on the Hyperion think the ship is haunted. Okay, I made that up. But will we ever be able to use our brains for useful things? Scientists became fascinated with telekinesis, that is, the ability to move things around with your mind, in the late 1800s. Unfortunately, in all that time, there's been no evidence that we have this ability, no matter how much we concentrate and add in sci-fi sounds. Nothing. But researchers might be closer to changing that than you think. Scientists working in the field of bionics are developing artificial limbs that can pick up neural impulses and translate them into movement. Eventually, this could allow people to use thoughts to control robotic arms or legs almost as easily as they would control real limbs. Or we could just add extra limbs. Look how great I am now! Now everyone will like me! Other teams are working on eye implants that could restore sight to people with certain types of blindness. These devices pick up video feeds of what a person is looking at and translate that into electrical signals which the brain interprets as sight. Patients are already using these devices, but the images they see are mostly just simple outlines, like this. Part of the trick of developing sophisticated bionic devices is finding ways to connect machines to the brain without a bunch of cables sticking out of a person's head, because you do not want to see what happens when your cat gets all up in your head wires. Researchers at the University of California, Berkeley think they have a solution: neural dust. These are sand grain-sized sensors that can be placed inside the body. They communicate wirelessly with computers outside the body using ultrasonic pulses. One day, technology like this could possibly be used to transmit our thoughts to devices. You think about turning on a light switch, it turns on. You think about getting a drink, your robot brings it to you. You think about getting off the couch, but you're so alone. Why bother? You are so alone. On the flip side, some think we could also use tiny sensors implanted in the brain to receive signals from computers or to boost our cognitive abilities. Imagine you have a neural implant that stimulates your hippocampus to improve your memory, which is great unless you're trying to forget the incident. One day, it might even be possible to think of something you want to Google and then have the search results suddenly appear in your mind. Sure, it's not the same as being psychic, but reading someone's Facebook profile as you talk to them for the first time would kind of accomplish the same thing, right? It might be decades before we get biotic amps like anything seen in Mass Effect Andromeda, and when we do, we might not be able to lift up people and throw them across the room, but we will be able to turn off the lights without clapping. And that is science fiction enough, is what I tell myself. Thanks for watching. If you want to learn more about the science of Mass Effect Andromeda, check out our other science fictional episodes here. And remember, Mass Effect Andromeda comes out March 21st.